everyone, how's it going? So Nick MERCS joins Kick with a massive non-exclusive streaming deal. So Nick MERCS was in the news, well, not in internet recently, but in the last year, after he chimed in about the LGBTQ policy at a school. He had very negative opinions according to the popular massive, and it led to his skin getting removed from Call of Duty Warzone. In solidarity, Tim the Tatman, who also got his skin added to the Call of Duty Warzone platform, was removed from the store as well, and Dr. Disrespect simply stated he was never going to play Call of Duty unless he gets an official apology from Warzone directed towards Nick, along with his skin being reinstated, which is not going to happen. They're just not going to do it, and they're also not going to play Modern Warfare 3, the Three Friends. So yeah, it wasn't exactly a pleasant situation, but it seems like things are working out for him because now he's on Kick. Now I think Kick is going down the same route as Mixer, and I'll get more into that after we read the article. So Kick has been making waves in the streaming world over the last year, presenting a genuine challenge to Twitch's dominance. Now I disagree with this statement because I used to think that as well. Look, I like more competition. I think competition is great for the evolution of any platform or product. But Twitch is a global entity. Like, they're owned by Amazon. No, well, Amazon supports them. Let's put it like that. But regardless, Twitch, when you look as a global entity, is a lot bigger than Kick in so many avenues. Like, I would say in the United States, a lot of people, including myself, used to just look at stuff from the United States perspective, even to an extension Europe. But when you start to get into Spain, Italy, Africa, Japan, like the entire world, Kick is like a little speck in comparison to Twitch. Same thing with YouTube. Like, Rumble is starting to make strides in the United States at least, but it's nowhere near to the massive juggernaut that is YouTube in terms of how much it delivers video content across the world. So I would say it probably challenges it within the United States and maybe even Europe, but everywhere else, no, it's not even a challenge. The stake-backed owned platform has signed a number of streamers to non-exclusive deals, which allows them to stream elsewhere, with a number of them being incredibly lucrative. The highest profile to this date, without a doubt, Kick signed an XQC in a reported $100 million contract. Yeah, that was huge. They've not made too many splashes since the former Overwatch star inked his non-exclusive deal, but that now has changed. They got Nick MERCS and joining them for at least a year. I remember Dr. Disrespect wanted half or at least match XQC's deal, which was never going to happen. Like, Dr. Disrespect is big, but XQC is on a whole nother level. I don't know why people watch him. I actually tuned into his stream to see what the big deal was. Am I alone? Like, I can't understand a single word that comes out of his mouth. Like, I know I speak very fast, and a lot of people say they can't understand me, especially when I've had, like, an energy drink. But him, he's like, it's so rapid, I can't understand anything. And all he does really is watch other people's content or gamble on stream. Maybe I got a bad stream that he was just doing that, but he also leaves for a large portion of his time. I'm not trying to shit on the guy. I'm just, like, trying to think, at least with Asmongold, you know, you get some entertaining stuff out of that. Like, I barely watch big streamers. I tend to stick to smaller content creators. I like to watch smaller content creators. They tend to put more effort into their stuff. But yeah, like, I don't get it. Maybe it's just something I'm not seeing. It's like with TikTok reactions. I just don't get it. While he has the flexibility to stream on both platforms, the majority of Nick's streams will be now on Kick. That includes his first one, which largely comes Monday, October 23rd, following the conclusion of the MFAM Central event in Las Vegas. Building a community is everything I've ever wanted to do, the FaZe Clan star said. Man, FaZe Clan, man. By expanding on Kick, I'll be able to reach new audiences and welcome even more fans into the MFAM. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure someone might tell me what it is. We will compete on big stages, host big events, and share new content in new ways. The major move for me, and I can't wait to share the new experience with the community. It's all for them. It is a huge move to try and get your community to move over to a new platform. I know a lot of people have been asking me to stream. I stream on Kick and YouTube because you can multicast on Kick and YouTube. Twitch you can't. You can only multicast if you're a government body, non-profit, or you get permission from Twitch like YouTube. No, like Ninja. I said YouTube. Like Ninja got the permission. So if a large portion of his audience comes over to Kick, that's a huge win. I think that's what they're just trying to do, trying to get accounts as quickly as possible. And it's a very difficult thing to do because most people are dedicated to their platform. Like, I get more people when I watch play on YouTube than I do on Twitch. but vice versa, neither audience wants to go to the other side because they're more accustomed to that side. Either they've, like for Twitch, it's all about the badges, your bits, like you store money onto that account. You don't want to have to go into YouTube and, you know, sign up for a YouTube account and put your credit card down, like a lot of that stuff if you want to donate money to that streamer and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure he'll at least get like maybe half the audience if he's lucky. It depends on the person. Nick will be hosting a number of his signature MFAM Gauntlet events on Kick 2, which will now have bigger prize pools given the massive move he's made. I think Kick is going to also supplement that boost. Streaming on Kick will allow him to reunite with streamers like Dr. Disrespect, who hasn't appeared on Twitch, with given Doc's long-term ban, so fans can look forward to that as well. Well, Twitch is actually dialing back the permabans. I think it's because Kai Cenat has been advocating for his friend IShowSpeed to return to Twitch, and since Kai Cenat has a direct connection to the Twitch CEO, you tend to have a much more credible form of communication when it comes to that situation. But they might bring back Doc, you never know. Things are changing. They might be seeing that it is affecting the US portion of Twitch, so they might be looking to get people back. But given Doc's reputation, he'll probably ask for a bunch of money if he wants to come back to Twitch. That's my opinion. But I stated earlier why I think Kick might be in trouble if they keep going down this route, because as far as I can tell, we don't know how much he's getting for this deal, but it seems that it's following the same suit of Microsoft with Mixer, where they were signing a bunch of big names and didn't see a return on investment. They signed Ninja for millions of dollars, they signed Shroud to millions of dollars, and it ended up shutting down the entire thing because, again, they didn't get a return on investment, despite the fact that Mixer's technology was actually better than Twitch, believe it or not. A lot of people said they had easier forms of streaming, interacting with the audience was a lot better. I mean, I used it. I would say the only issue that they really had was the whole interface system. I didn't get it. It was really like they had this kind of blue effect to it. Like it was entirely modeled after blue, and it just didn't look appealing. That was my personal opinion. It just didn't look that great. There was no option to change it also. So yeah, but regardless, it does seem that way. But then again, Stake is funding Kick, and they need to get as many gambling addicts as they can to this platform to try and promote that type of programming. So, you know, there is that. There are a lot of people who refuse to go on Kick or stream on Kick because of that moral issue, which I can't argue against it. They're actually pretty much right on that. Stake has been a dominant force in terms of promoting gambling to a lot of people who should not be gambling. And I can understand that situation, but at the same time, I also encourage competition. I think it's the best thing when it comes to platforms, to encourage the evolution and make sure that if people get like kicked off one, they can go to another or have options at least. But tell me what you think about the Nick MERCS deal. I'd love to hear other people's opinion on the matter, and that's going to be it from me. Thanks for watching. Bye.